Good evening, good morning, good day. Thank you so much for your prayers and your support. It means a lot to me. I have really felt your prayers. This week, first, I want to thank God. I really want to thank God. I've been healthy, I've been well, I have been running a lot, which is a good thing for me. So I'm grateful, grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the people that I have been privileged to work with here. So, feedback, some of the things that happened this week. I visited the NCCF house, that's the St. Corpus Fellowship, and it was an honor to be able to put names to faces and to see those people that have been doing a lot of transformative work in that community for the last 4 years. So, behind us here is the what I just called it the Hall of Fame, pictures of past executives, even that predates this collaboration. We started with Bro Nelson as the coordinator of the PAPI in 2021, and it's been at least 6 or 7 PAPIs that we've worked with. So it's been an honor working with with these friends. And I ask, of course, that you continue to keep them in prayer, keep the NTCF in Ilara as well as in other places in the federal local government in your prayers because they need it. They need it. These precious friends do a lot of work for the kingdom as well as in the communities that they serve in. Please, again, your prayers will mean a lot to them, and of course, other forms of support as well. Um, Next, we visited two of the clubs on the same day, Queen and Crown School, where in the picture is showing Bro Jude, the intern, and as well as Kopa Oluwatosin of the Ilara House, who led the children in the Bible lesson. Of the 35 children that were in the class, four made new commitments to Jesus, which is amazing. We ask for your prayers for these children so that we don't do what is called the great omission, where you led someone to Christ, but then you have not been able to follow. And that's one of the areas that we hope to be able to learn how to do a little bit better. So keep us in prayer about that. And next, I asked for prayers about this last week. Miraculously, and as it worked out perfectly, we're able to start the Good News Club at the chapel. So the chapel, like I told you, did not have a Sunday school before, and so this becomes a seed for that Sunday school. And we really want to thank the Reverend Michael Olufemi for just being gracious in such a short time to open the doors to us to work with the children. So that's him on the far right. We're really grateful. And we had the first session today. And today, which is Ascension Sunday, it was beautiful. We thank God. 3 kids made commitments to Jesus, and that is always a beautiful thing. And we also had very significant conversations with um, mothers who were in the class who are interested as well in continuing to serve the youth in the chapel, and also bringing other initiatives such as bringing in Christian literature books that can be used to further develop these young people. So thank you, and please keep that as well in prayer. For the Good News Club that I'll be there, we still have 4 more weeks, and so I taught today, and we switch, and the hope is that we not only do this in the chapel. Actually, in my mind, I'm thinking that we may want to do this in other places within the community. So please keep that in prayer. In terms of my research, I had a fruitful visit to a collaborator in Ondo town at the University of the Medical Sciences. I bring this up because it was a pleasure to see a world-class laboratory that is functional, that is doing really good work, really good research work going on there. It was just a pleasure to see, and it gives me lots of hope. And out of that meeting as well, there were really beneficial conversations that we had that benefits my host as well as potentials for more collaborations in the future. So I'm grateful for that. Finally, I want to thank my love, Adedikupo, for holding fort and taking care of the children. So on the left is Ike. They all finished school this week. Ike's table that he built by himself, and on the right is Ige and Ire. who built a composter. Uh, Thank you, Lord, for again doing all the carrying back and forth, and this gives me a lot of peace of mind. And I would like us, of course, to keep them in prayer over the next several weeks, that the Lord continues to support and be with them. So, if I have one prayer this week, I want to ask that you pray for these souls that the Lord is calling to, call to relationships with Him. And for us as well, for me and the people we work, that God will give us a renewed vision, not vision, a renewed zeal to be able to do things that are needed. When I talked about discipleship earlier, that requires a different kind of zeal, and of course resources to do all of those things. So just keep us in prayer. Um, and so that's that. And thank you again so much. I feel the prayers on many levels that I cannot even just continue to share now. I hope I will be able to tell you a lot more when the time permits. All right, thank you, and God bless.